Hey, welcome to this video. Today we're talking about 4 ways that you can manifest the lazy way, and that means in your sleep. And also we're going to talk about the benefits of doing that if you're struggling with creating money, health, relationships, whatever it is. Actually manifesting in your sleep is by far the easiest, the fastest, and the best way that you can do it. So let's get into the video. Okay, so let's have a look at exactly why this works so well. So when you are in waking consciousness, your eternal self, your soul, is awake and operational, your broader self, but you also point that broader self through a subconscious and conscious mind. And that subconscious and conscious mind has a whole bunch of laws attached to it. You've got to focus your attention through the physical brain in order to experience this reality itself. Now, when you sleep, you're not doing that. You're bypassing the physical brain. You're not actually focusing your attention through it. But you, the you of you, still is awake and operational, as it were. And therefore, you can direct that. You actually never sleep. It's just your awareness of physical reality changes. And so what you are able to do in that case, you are not limited by your hidden beliefs, your unconscious bias, the thoughts of time and space and all those types of things. You can actually, when you're free of that, have a much easier experience of changing your ideas, understanding what's happening, and you can direct that while you are asleep. And that is why it works so well. So let's get into the first one. The first one is all about intention. Okay, so step 1 is intention. So just like you can use your intention when you are in waking reality, you can do it when you are sleeping. So you can decide, because it's still you, before you go to sleep, that you want to understand something, you want to experience something, you want to release something, you want to ask for help. So setting your intention is by far the easiest way that you could ever begin to solve and manifest events in physical reality in your life. So all you're going to do, you're going to go to sleep and think about what is it that you want. And I would say you don't want to do any more than 2 or 3 kind of intentions before you go to sleep. I will often say, hey, I want to understand this, and I'd like to experience this, and I'd like help with that. Or I don't do any more than that. I don't want to kind of confuse myself. Although obviously our eternal self can do far more than that. But fundamentally, what I'm looking to do is solve a particular problem. So if it's around health, I would really focus on, hey, help me understand how this is working and how I can relieve myself from pain. If it's about attracting events in my life, how I can create more money or improve relationships, whatever it would be. Set your intention before you go to sleep, and I promise you what will happen is your inner self and you will begin that journey as you go to sleep, and that is a great way to do that. So the first way, set your intention before sleep. It might be that it takes a couple of dreams or maybe 3 or 4 nights or 5 nights in order to get the result that you want, but I promise you it will happen. Okay, step 2 in using your dreams to manifest and create the life that you want. Well, the key thing I do is I want to remember, I want to be a conscious creator. And therefore another tip is to have your intention that you are going to remember the most important part of the dream. You're going to remember the lesson, if you like. And this works for me beautifully every time. So what you can do is imagine that you're going to take a dream camera into your dream state. I often will just imagine I'm putting a camera over my neck. I've got it. My intention is to record and bring back information that I'm going to find useful. And your intention to bring back a kind of a video, if you like, of your dreams or a feeling or a sensation or the most important image is really, really useful because it helps you understand. And through understanding, you're able to create new things, release emotions, understand how you're creative, and understand how you can attract different events. So key, I always ask myself to remember the most important lessons, the most important insights through images or pictures, bring them back, and I tell myself I will remember them when I wake up, and that works really well as well. Okay, step 3 of using your dreams in order to manifest what you want. In dreams, you are not limited by your physical body. And so you can go and talk to anybody. You can go and visit anyone, in our terms, alive or dead, or you can go and talk to your boss at work. You can go and talk to your parents or your siblings or whoever it is, or different aspects of you. And so it might be that you have aspects of you, as we all do in other lifetimes. You can go and journey to that and talk to them. But if you have a particular issue or a challenge, one thing you can do is invite that person for a chat, and that always works very well. It's always very interesting as well. So if you're trying to manifest something, if you've got a relationship that's not quite working in some way, shape or form, you're a bit estranged with somebody, or something's not working at work, whatever it would be, then go into your dream with the intention to go and talk to that person. And what will often happen for me, I will remember the conversation I had. And it might be that it happens in a strange environment. Remember that your dream state is much more receptive to your thoughts. Here, when we think about something, it doesn't manifest immediately. In the dream state, pure thought, pure consciousness, it's much freer. It's much more free willing. Often that's why we have such confusing ideas, and we remember such confusing things coming back from dreams. But number 3, go and talk to somebody in your dream who can help you. And when you do that, then you can really begin to resolve some problems very easily. Sometimes magically, the person will call, something will happen, they'll behave differently. It's a great way to do it. You're bypassing the conscious mind, their limiting ideas, their anger, their frustration, and your anger and frustration, whatever it would be. It's a great way to manifest what you want exactly while you're sleeping. Okay, number 4, which is kind of a cure-all, and this is the one that I really wanted to share with you. The big tip is go and visit yourself in your dreams. Self-awareness cures everything. If you're aware of your power as a conscious creator, then you can create anything that you want. You will struggle if you don't know yourself as the conscious creator. If you want to understand your immortality, go and visit that soul part of yourself, the portion of you that knows that it is immortal. If you want to understand how you create your own reality, go and visit that portion of yourself that knows exactly how you create the reality that you want. So visiting yourself in your dream state, where you're not limited by ideas of guides and helpers and all that kind of stuff, because of course all those are belief systems based on our beliefs, ideas and expectations and what we're taught about spirituality, all that type of thing. You need to bypass all that and just take a journey into yourself. Go and experience yourself, your immortal self, and yourself that has a conscious awareness of how you can create events. Go and visit yourself with the intention of connecting with the expert conscious creator portion of yourself, and that you're going to remember it when you come back. And that bypasses everything. It supersedes everything, really. It's not that you're not going to create work in your dreams with individual events or things that you want to create, but fundamentally, self-awareness cures everything. If you are self-aware and you know that you create your own reality, if you know that you can let go of your limiting ideas and beliefs because they don't apply outside of physical reality, they only apply here, and this is one very small slice of your whole experience and one reality amongst limitless realities that you operate in. And by going to visit yourself in your dream, often I'm able to let go of everything that's concerning me. I'm able to embrace that new part of myself. And when I do that, then often I'm not going to create negative events in the first place. I'm going to feel more confident, more optimistic, more connected. My sense of purpose will be stronger. And that is the final tip. And that's the one I hope that you do as well. So I hope that finds you useful. For more insights and more information, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps kind of share these ideas and hopefully make a more peaceful world as we begin to understand and embrace ourselves in a more loving way, create more loving and cooperative events as well. So that's it. Have a great day. I hope you found that useful. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. That's it. Take care.